Now this is day 54. This is the worst day. Probably we went to Airlie Beach for 6 months and we've been on this trip, day 54.
Yep.
This is the worst day we've had. That is so cold and so windy.
That's icy. It's
Icy,
really
let me shut
icy
it.
out there.
I haven't stepped out of the van today. I got up, we did a podcast here with the Duck, Wayne Carey. You can see it on You Cannot Be Serious YouTube channel. Is that it?
Yep.
And it has been so cold. So I've moved. We've got the NCE equipment going here. I know I've showed you how to cook before, what I cook. I'm pretty simple and basic. We either cook
Very
fish.
basic. Yeah.
What?
You're very basic.
Okay.
Oh, you're cooking. Sorry.
I'm basic. So we went out to a very swish restaurant last night.
We did.
I had venison. You had rainbow sashimi.
Trout.
Rainbow sashimi you had with prawns. And then I had the lamb strap.
Yep.
And you had some fish.
Yep.
I want you to say, be honest, I want you to say, as you were eating it, because it cost us 500, I want you to say what you said to me as you were halfway through your meal.
It's not as good as your...
No, you didn't say it's not as good as you said.
I prefer to eat your food rather than eat
That's
out.
right, exactly. And
That's a compliment.
Of course.
And what else did we have? We had broccoli and potato chips.
Oh no, and this.
It's not
here.
like our broccoli.
Look, here, we had broccoli and Brussels sprouts, and I ordered it specifically just to test it. It was half as good as what I cook. Wasn't it?
It was hard, yeah.
What?
The
Yeah, that's
Brussels
right.
sprouts were hard. They weren't even cooked.
So we've got the little cap on there on the wok, and over here I've got here's the pork strap here.
Pork on the fork.
Pork on the straw. So we got the induction thing going.
You like that better, don't you?
Yeah. And then we're going to cook the pork saddle on here.
Because it's too cold outside.
It is. Now, let me tell you what people have said about what we posted yesterday. First of all, they said when I said, what we'll do is we'll drive around the Mount Panorama course with the Essential van on the back, and I'll describe, just because I've driven there, we put pictures on. They weren't actually of me driving at Panorama, but I was trying to show you that I have race cars. That's all right. So I've raced a car around there. Doesn't matter how quickly I did it, as long if you do it faster than you think you should be going, it's edgy. And they said, I said, I'm going to describe a whole lap. It'll probably take 10 minutes or so. And you said, oh, yeah, that'll be exciting. People will love that. And you coerced me into saying, look, if you find it boring, just miss out that part 2 or whatever it was. People loved it. Because for the first time I explained how you drive a car around there. Whether I'm good at it or not doesn't matter. The principle is the same.
One guy said you weren't good.
What?
One guy said you weren't good.
What
he said you got no idea how to drive.
I was telling them whether you are a good driver or not, the lines that they take around
it was interesting, yeah.
And how steep it was. Yeah.
And one of the ladies, she said she feels she's a responsible driver, but she felt yelling at you, say, go faster, go faster.
Yes, and someone said, all things being equal, would you like to do it again? I'd love to do it again.
Yeah?
Of course. Doesn't matter, as I say, how fast you go. If you're going faster than you think you should, that's when it's difficult. So that was that. So we had, let me tell you about last night. The Essential van is solid. It rocked and rolled last night with the wind.
That's with the wind, not us.
No, well, I'm sleeping in the back of the truck out there. I had to put the tailgate up and the thing. I had a straw out to get air in. I had a little straw out so I could
like
suck
a snorkel.
in. Like a snorkel. In fact, I nearly got out of the tray and got into the back and slept on the back bench seat.
Oh, really?
But I could see the van shaking and rocking and rolling.
That was scary.
Yeah, that was scary.
Everything's...
What?
Well,
Oh, look here. Now, see how it's steaming up here? We've got the thing on. Now, I hope you can hear this. I'm turning this on so we don't get constant condensation. This is the first. You steam up the broccoli and the sprouts first, because then... So what happens is that the pot is not the designer pot to fit the... anyhow, that's it. That'll steam up there nicely. And we've got this just going. I'll turn this up a bit now and get the plate a bit hot. So
people have said that we're coming back to Melbourne. We are, but we're only coming back for a couple of weeks in Melbourne, and then we'll be heading off on the bigger trip, which is going out to South Australia, up to Northern Territory, over to Broome, down the WA, across the Nullarbor. So
someone said they didn't realise you could drive on Mount Panorama. It wasn't a public road. It is a public road, and the coppers are like a tree full of owls. They sit everywhere waiting for people to think, oh, they're in Panorama. And I did say that Dick Johnson hit a kangaroo. It wasn't Dick. It was
the other guy,
Jim Richards. He had a kangaroo in one of the Mount Panorama races back in the 70s or the 80s. I think it was the 80s. So he had a kangaroo. Imagine hitting a kangaroo. And someone said, I think they come down the mountain, down Conrod Strait at 260 miles an hour. And someone said, no, it was 300k, which is, in fact, 260 miles. Anyhow, about that, anyhow.
Well, you go get cooking and I'm going to watch the TV.
Hang on. While you're watching the UFC, just a minute. People said they are now starting to fall in love with waterfalls. Our friend from Brighton, he said, I am actually now a fan of waterfalls because you've shown a whole different range of cascading water and big drops and little pools. And Mr. JP Dixon, he's a fan of waterfalls. They said the Three Sisters. Look, just see how this is going. Look at that. The Three Sisters, they liked, the three rock formations, and someone said, why don't you call them the Three Siblings? You think I'm joking? This is the way this country is going, the way the world is going. We won't be able to mention anything to do with sex or gender or race or anything.
Lucky we're going around Australia in the caravan.
Yes. Someone said, isn't it amazing when we went to the dish that I can remember the speech that Richard Nixon gave. Hello, Neil. Buzz, I'm speaking to you by they said, but you can't remember what town you're going to, what you've left from, and where you're going.
True.
That is quite correct. It's the big things in life you remember and the little things you can't be bothered with. So I've got the hot plate going. We've got, and someone said that they liked the shot in the distance when we were at Banga. What was that place called? Ugowra. I took a long shot and they said they thought that you were actually sitting there having a durry. You had a fag hanging out of your mouth.
A dart.
A dart you were smoking. I don't know what you had in your mouth, but...
certainly wasn't a cigarette.
Probably wasn't a cigarette. So we'll come back a bit. I'll just show you how to cook indoors. Indoors it's not... And I'll show you how I cut to slice and then cook to suit. Sometimes people like it well cooked and other times they like it rare. I'll show you again, just in case you're taking notes. So we'll be back. Come, look. Look at this
now. Just about smoked the place out.
Well, that's all right. So I'm going to now cook to suit. I know how to do this. I turn them over, for example, over there like that. And then we can decide how rare you want it. And look at that. Look at that. I want you to eat a sprout. Put a sprout in your gob. Come on, is that soft?
Oh,
It's beautiful. So there we are. This is the NCE inductor and the cooking plate here, and we're ready to go. And you can't get cleaner, more healthy or wholesome food than that.
I can't see you. All the smoke.
Well, let's open it. Well, the door is open. We've got a smoke alarm in the essential van.
You do.
We've taken the batteries out just while I cook. Oh no, now that's it for today, but it's been a lean day. We haven't moved out of the van, so I'm sorry. Not a lot of content, but that's the way it is sometimes. Can't manufacture it.
Nice to chat to you.
What?
Nice to chat to you.
You chat to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What?
This is a coffee drumstick.
A coffee.
Coffee with a
Latte.
with a fair bit of Bailey's Irish cream in the end of it. Look at that, it's like the Olympic torch. I'm just going to snuff the torch out.